Hey everybody, we're here with the Idlewild Open FPO Round 2 coverage here at, we're in Burlington, Kentucky.
Right.
My name is Sarah Hokom.
And I'm Holly Finley.
Thanks for joining us. Let's get to the coverage. Hole 1, 638. Paige off the tee first. There's a beautiful flex. Skips a little. Ends up in the rough.
But she might have a shot from there.
Yeah, she's not OB though. The OB doesn't actually extend all the way left.
Oh, this looks tasty.
Throwing an outlaw flex shot. First time I landed in the middle on this one. And Rebecca Cox played a great round yesterday. Throws a nice shot.
Crushing it out there.
Turns over just a little bit, but leaves her with a really good up and down. I like that right side because then that left tree isn't in play.
Me too.
And Mandy Sharp.
Oh.
She threw a hyzer here, and it just
She's got a lot of power, so that doesn't surprise me. She can really pump them out there.
Now for the approach. Comes out a little bit early, hits the tree. Meh. I guess I should throw a backhand there.
Try it tomorrow.
Mandy with another hyzer.
Skipping there.
A skip.
Oh,
that's going to actually roll down the hill.
Did it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's too bad. Certainly can't tell from this side.
And Rebecca with a nice shot. A little bit deep. Paige throwing out from the rough, throws a little sidearm. I think that's her Marshall.
Oh, wow.
And puts it real close.
It's tough to see the back side of the hill and how far you should not go back there.
And if you land deep, you're almost guaranteed to roll down it.
Oh, look at this.
Mandy throwing a roller out to circle's edge. Yeah, this one's a tough starting hole, but it's very birdieable, I think. Rebecca from outside the circle.
Get in there. Oh, that was a good try.
So close. Now Mandy also from circle's edge.
Right on it.
And Paige for her birdie.
Oh, the basket is unkind today.
That little elevation, is sometimes hard to deal with. I got some tap ins here.
There you go.
Is this your first time playing Idlewild training?
It is. I skipped it last year. I had a lot of work to do, but someone told me it was fairly wooded, and I thought I should probably come check it out.
I know how you like those woods.
You're right. Nice putt from Rebecca. Mandy's got that unique tap in from 5 feet and in where she does the upside down.
Yeah, a little kind of, what do you even call that?
Elaine King style, that's what I call it, because that's the first person I ever saw do it.
All right, so first hole, some pars, a bogey. Nobody got that birdie yet, but next round maybe. Hole 2, 509, par 4. Try to just go right off the tee up in that open area.
Absolutely. I like to land past that little ditch on the right side, and you can pretty much guarantee a 3 from there if you get a decent upshot. That looked pretty good.
Yeah, that was what I was looking for. Rebecca throwing her Maverick. Nice turnover.
It was.
Mandy just pumping it out there. Little left. Thankfully, she gets lucky to the right kick. It is left OB, and everything slopes left, so it's easy to end up on that left side OB.
She looks like she's going for it.
She is. Some people will pitch up, but she just crushed it.
Yeah. Did she make it over?
That's a D2.
Wow, that's amazing.
Paige also going for it. She was in great position with her tee shot. She'll be at circle's edge. Rebecca, even though I thought she threw a great shot. She ended up in this little bush here. She had to kind of pitch out.
No, that was a smart play, though.
Yeah.
Especially after seeing your other 2 card mates try to go for it.
Here I am throwing an enemy over the water, trying to get close to the pin to get the birdie. About 25 feet.
You can tell everyone really tries to hang it on the right side on their upshot to avoid that sloping green.
And also those trees actually overhang the water, so if you hit them, you're going to drop in the water and not on the green. Mandy just lays this up. She's pretty far outside the circle.
Probably the smartest play from there.
Paige for her birdie.
She's got the courage, so you know she's going to go for it.
That's 2 low putts in a row. She's not happy about that, but I'm sure she'll figure it out.
Oh, nice work.
Thank you. I missed that putt yesterday.
As did I.
Those side hills, you know, all these baskets sit on kind of mounded, sloping greens.
They do.
They always have to make an adjustment on almost every putt, which is tricky.
Oh, Mandy just misses that one.
And Paige with her tap in for par. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy?
Yeah, that's how it's done.
All right, so I got a birdie there. Mandy with another bogey. She's looking to clean up that start.
Oh, this is a nice hole for a sidearm. If you go left, there is water down there, but they have a lot of tall, viney bushes that can sort of save you if you have a right-hand, backhand mistake.
Paige turned it over a little much,
but
got a beautiful tree mac.
Wow.
Yeah, that leaves her just outside the circle.
That's champ love. What can you say?
Truth. Rebecca throwing that Maverick again. She likes that for turnover. She didn't put enough angle on it, though.
She's kind of fading to that spot I was talking about.
She does end up OB here.
Okay.
And Mandy, boom!
Wow.
Flip up hyzer, stalling out.
Look at it go.
And she's got a birdie
Her
putt.
power is impressive.
There's
wow.
such a little body.
I haven't seen a female make it all the way to the green yet, so way to go, Mandy. No surprise there, though.
Rebecca with a upshot inside the circle. Paige from outside the circle after her tree mac. She runs it.
She gave it a good run.
Close. Just inside the circle, a little uphill.
Oh, nice putt.
Thanks. That's like kind of my death putt there. Uphill, just inside the circle.
I've heard that before from you. Good putt from Rebecca.
Paige for her par. Nice and easy.
Yes, that's pretty neat. I'm not sure I've ever seen a female get a 2 here yet.
Yeah, she threw that perfectly. It's such a technical line.
It is.
I was ecstatic to get all the way down there for a putt.
Okay, here we are, back to the action. Sarah throws this tasty looking forehand on hole 4. Wow. I couldn't see. Did you make it up there for a putt?
I am inside the circle, yeah.
Well done.
334. We used to play from a longer tee on this hole, and they gave us a shorter tee this year, so now it's actually a birdieable too.
Mandy takes the spike hyzer route, and wow, she gets
I mean, I gotta flex it to throw that far. She's just throwing a spike hyzer.
Yeah.
She's really got some power.
Probably at 50% power.
Yeah, right.
Paige looked like she had a mid-range there.
You know, actually, that was a driver.
Oh,
I think she's looking for a little bit flatter shot here.
Okay.
Kind of the same thing she did yesterday. A little bit hyzy, skips, and this one rolls down to the water's edge, but she is safe.
Oh, that's good.
And Rebecca, again with her Maverick, turns it over.
Yeah, it's kind of an invisible breeze there. You know, you can't really tell how gusty it is right around that hill.
Nice little sidearm up shot. Leave her just outside the circle. It's kind of a tricky hole for the backhands because you really have to flex it over the OB.
Exactly.
To kind of get the putt at it. And then you're kind of sloping left side into the water. So
yeah,
it's a
really
tricky
risky.
backhand.
Oh, that was a good try.
Mandy just lays it up. She's not messing with those trash can baskets.
Interesting. I definitely would have thought she would tried to capture the birdie on that. Oh, what happened there?
I think that's gravity.
Huh.
A little splash out.
That's
think
unfortunate, but it looked like good from your
It was.
your effort was there.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was trying to do. It just didn't quite stick. No worries.
Paige
Tap
taps it in.
outs. I like this basket change. I think it's, or the tee change. I think that's the right call for the ladies here. Give us another 2 opportunity. So 3 pars and a double bogey. Paige and I are still neck and neck. Here we are, hole 5. This is a par 3, 426 feet though. Pretty long one.
I love this hole.
It's a pretty fun hole. It's very unique.
Set up really nice for your shape shot. The backhands have, I don't know, I feel like when you come in on the right side of that tree down there, you really risk floating over into the creek. So, and then if you do a turnover, it's such a late turnover.
And we can see Mandy did exactly what you said. She's trying to turn it. It stayed straight over to the creek. And you got that knoll on the right side with the backhand that kind of changes the angle a little bit.
Absolutely.
Paige throwing a putter here. It was coming in really nice, but hit that kind of ghost branch up there.
Looks like it stayed safe though.
It did, yeah. And
so Rebecca's trying that right side line.
She kind of gets caught up in the bushes there. It's really tricky, very technical.
Once you get past that tree, there's a decent sized landing zone.
Roller.
Look at this.
Woo, sidearm roller.
Well, that was tricky. I like it.
Perfect.
Well done, Rebecca.
Good fences.
It's pretty creative to think just to use the edge of the artificial wall there. Like, I can roll this, it'll stick.
Mandy kind of recover after going OB here. Just lays it up nice and easy.
Smart play. Got a little dance action there on the green.
And outside the circle for 2.
You made it all the way that.
Yeah,
wow, that is incredible.
Flexed and skipped.
I haven't seen
missed all
one
the trees.
Get far.
Paige to save her par.
Wow, it's a good putt, Paige.
Hands it right at the edge of the circle. And Rebecca also for her par. Boom.
Wow, Rebecca.
We're putting on a putting clinic
I see that.
Mandy cleaning up her bogey. Yeah, this is a really fun hole. You kind of have to choose when you're approaching to whether you want to get onto the green or lay it up early and try to make a longer putt. That moat around the green really makes things tricky, but I like it.
Me too.
So 1 bogey here. Couple looks at birdie, but anyway,
That's a decent score from the card. That is a hard hole.
Hole 6, 437, par 3. I'm throwing a hyzer out of the gap, but backhanders have that nice flex that can get to the pin.
Yeah, I find this hole to be one of the hardest on the course, personally. You just trying to miss this bush on the left and get the perfect shape.
Like
Look
that,
at this.
maybe? Perhaps?
Just like that. Was that Mandy?
No, that actually was Paige.
Oh, okay.
She's throwing a ballista there.
That
she
was
cut it a
really
little tight,
nice.
and she thought it was going to just, turn over around there, but it actually flexed out and gave her a putt.
I think as long as you get about where Rebecca is, you can pretty much have a guaranteed 3. Just making it past that bush right there they're showing is pretty much the name of the game.
So Mandy hit an early tree, kind of ping-ponged down there, and then pitched up. So that's her 3rd shot.
Oh, wow.
Right now, throwing it up by that tree. My 2nd shot, throwing a little Firebird. The green is a little bit guarded, but I like to play the wide route. It seems to have less trees.
I think the Anheuser, for you, sidearm approach is definitely the key here.
Rebecca throwing.
Oh, she snuck through nicely.
Yeah, I can't remember what, a deputy, I think she's throwing there. Mandy.
Caught up in that tree.
In her 4th shot.
This hole's given Mandy a bit of trouble, but.
Yeah. Paige makes the putt for 2. Isn't that ridiculous?
Wow.
I always last year I talked about this hole. I was like, nobody's going to get this one. This is a silly tweener.
I mean, sure, I've seen a male get a 2 here, but.
Yeah. No, she got it last year too, one of the rounds.
Did she?
Yep.
Wow.
So here's Mandy.
Mind-blowing.
5th shot. Easy tapping.
Clean it up, move along.
She had a great attitude there. she's like, it was a 6. She was.
Yeah. You
She
can
was.
see she's smiling as she's walking away.
Yeah.
So
There's always going to be big numbers out of Idlewild.
yeah,
It's going to happen. I think it's always about how you deal with them.
absolutely.
So that's 6 holes in. We see Paige with an amazing birdie. Mandy dropping by a little bit. So we're tied up.
Wow. It's a tight race here.
And we're back to the action. Hole 7. Super tricky shot.
Paige taking the tee with the 2 before. I love this hole. I think it is so challenging, leaping over that out of bounds pond to the perfect landing zone. Oh,
I'm throwing a Patriot here, trying to hit that
kind
gap.
of like that.
Yeah. Paige laid up off to the left.
Interesting. I
with
haven't
her
seen
Marshall.
that before.
And then this is the Maverick again that she's been throwing. Hits the tree. The gap is so tight, especially for a backhand turnover.
It is.
Mandy also throws the layup. It's a M2.
Okay. I have not seen the left side played before, but I guess it's the equivalent of just landing at the drop zone, which is.
So Paige pulls out a driver, a defender,
wow.
and laces this tiny little gap up a hill.
That was amazing.
With a 12-speed driver.
That was a smart play. It's definitely easier to land left than it is to shape it backhand Annie all the way up the hill and not roll when you get there.
Rebecca's drop zone shot gets up on the right, up on the left. Mandy throwing a little sidearm.
Turn that over a little bit.
Also kind of hit this gap to the basket with a Patriot. Gets most of the way there.
Wow, well done.
Mandy throwing a recovery, a sidearm with her F2. Beautiful shot.
That was.
Super tight. I mean, look at all those trees over there. You know that gap was tight. And great little sidearm.
That was a nice sidearm
I think that's her
turnover.
gauntlet. A little putter here, prowler.
Always enjoy watching you do the backhand shots.
Well, you enjoy it more than I like doing it.
Mandy gives it a good run, but is a little bit right on there.
Paige for her 3 after laying up off the tee.
Oh, basket, no.
So close.
That outside chain wanted it, I could tell.
Yeah.
Rebecca makes it look easy, doesn't she?
After going OB, she still only had the single bogey. So that's a really great play there.
Oh, Mandy struggles
Sometimes
a bit.
those downhill putts.
Yeah.
It's also the gallery is all the way over there.
Happens to the best of us. You did have a large gallery. I looked back from the chase card and saw quite a few people following you guys around.
Yeah, Kentucky just rolls out the red carpet for us.
I like it.
They're great. Yeah, the spectators were really great. A couple tap outs here. This is one of the harder holes on the course.
I agree.
Really tough to get the 3. Actually, only one FPO got the 3 today. Nicole Pickle Dionisio.
Did she?
Yeah.
I would have loved to seen that.
She's got
I bet she threw a sidearm upshot.
I bet she did too. She's got a nice combination backhand sidearm.
Yeah, she really does.
So always happy to get the par here. You can see it's probably one of the hardest holes that we play.
You guys are still tied. Wow. Here we are, hole 8. You just want to make it through that middle gap and land anywhere past this turn, and I feel like I'm happy with that.
Yeah, it's a right to left off the tee, kind of an early right to left.
It is.
I'm throwing a little turnover here, tricky sidearm, but
it
ends up in the middle. And Rebecca leaves a little straight, gets a little kickoff to the right.
You really have to commit to hugging that inside line if you want to avoid those trees right there. Like
I really liked her shot. And
me too.
Those trees, it just drifted a little too far. Rebecca with a turnover. Beautiful. Laces that gap.
Oh, that was nice.
Ends up on the left side. Mandy with her forehand again.
Just having a lot of forehand scramble shots. But
yeah.
she's good at them.
Yeah, and she ends up in the middle. Forehand for me. Weird.
Wow, never seen that before. And you put it in the perfect spot. No surprise there.
Paige, I think the second shot must be a forehand. Paige throwing a forehand as well.
Oh, that's a good spot
And a little
to be.
left.
Can make it work from there.
Mandy with her third shot, pumping it all the way up to that through that gap.
Powering it up there.
And a little left, but she'll have a good look down at the pin.
Mm-hmm.
This is a par 5 this year. It was a par 4 last year.
Okay.
Which was like an impossible par 4. So now that it's a par 5, it's a little bit more birdieable.
I feel like that's realistic
Paige
for the
with a
women.
sidearm. I'm assuming that's like a felon or something. I'm not sure.
It looked a little early, but it's likely that she will have a putt from over there.
Paige kind of has a putt anywhere from
Yeah, you're
100
right.
feet in.
Yeah, you said it best.
A little sidearm approach. It's about 200 feet. And whoops. Ricochet right, where right is terrible, by the way. Tomorrow, don't be there.
Yeah, okay, I'll take
And
note.
another miss. Oops,
It looks like you got a putt from there, though.
just barely.
Of course, we all want to be a little bit closer. Oh, that was such a nice turnover.
So
She is
beautiful.
so
She hit
good
the
at
pin
those.
actually on that.
Did she?
Mandy laying it up. Yep. Smart play.
She's playing safe now.
Paige. She's got to be from 60 or so.
Definitely not a layup.
Ugh,
Oh, good try.
so close.
I like how she always does the air redo.
Yes, the correction.
Exactly.
Yeah. We missed, I think they missed the coverage, but I had a jump putt that I missed.
Okay.
And then, yeah, now we're tapping out.
I think par on this hole is
Yeah,
a great score.
for sure. And I take the bogey. Everybody else gets the par. Really, really tough. That might be the toughest hole on the course.
Okay. We all have different opinions.
No, but Jessica got the 4 today, though.
Yeah, I watched that. It was amazing.
So this is hole 9, 258. One of the shorter holes. Super tight gap, though. Paige hit an early tree on the right.
I think it's shaped well for both an Annie and a forehand.
Nice, yeah. And the forehand actually doesn't land very well because it ends up rolling. If you hit that backside, it's a
Okay.
down sloping green. You'll roll and go into this really nasty rough on the deep side.
I feel like this is such a rewarding green to get to. It's just so tight and so challenging to get there. It almost feels like you've got a birdie even if you haven't made the putt yet.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I made it down there. Oh, she ended up way in the forest.
Throwing a tomahawk.
Wow.
Yep. Ends up coming on edge, rolling down into the depths that are hard to get out of.
That's too bad because she
Unfortunately.
landed in a great spot.
I'm throwing a pancake here.
That was really good.
Thanks. Mandy laying it up. She's playing real
Playing
smart
safe
right
again.
now.
She is.
Yeah, I mean, that's
She
a pretty
is.
far putt. You got a high ceiling. You got a ceiling with those pine trees.
Mm-hmm.
Rebecca pitching out does not have a look from back there. Paige just at the edge of the circle. Cans
Oh,
it.
well done, Paige.
That was for her 4. She had a couple recovery shots in there.
Yeah. That hole can
And
get.
Rebecca also
give us-
with her 4. Par putt.
Did you see if there were any 2s from our field on this hole today?
Well,
We didn't have
this
any on our card,
hole, it appears.
So a couple pars, a couple bogeys.
Bag tags are a great way to get the word out about your local disc golf scene or event. With the included loop, both traveling players and locals can represent your local scene wherever they go. And ordering is easy. The minimum quantity is 25 tags with discounts for larger orders. You can use your own artwork or we'll help you with a design. The tags are made of a durable plastic and are about the size of a credit card. With optional 2-sided printing and discounted prices for non-numbered tags, we've got enough options to make your tags fit your budget. Head to dynamicdisc.com to get started with your order.
And we're back hole 10, par 3, 368. Super tight gap off the tee.
Oh, Mandy lets it go a little early and ends up left. She looks a little down about it, but she'll be smiling in 5 seconds, I'm sure.
Hit the initial gap and then kind of got lucky through the late gaps.
Yep. That's kind of the name of the game out here sometimes.
Paige throwing that defender again. I don't know how she laces a 12-speed disc through the woods like that, but she did. Took
That's
a 2.
perfect.
Took a 2.
Wow.
I mean, seriously, I don't even know who's getting a putt at this besides her.
That's the play you're looking for, right down the middle.
And Rebecca, that Maverick is just turning over a little more than she wants today.
Yeah.
Recovery shot with the same disc. So there it didn't turn over, of course, right?
That's how it goes.
And Mandy with a sidearm.
She slung that one out there. She's had a lot of sidearms in this round.
Yeah, I didn't know she had such a sidearm.
I've
I don't
seen
know
her
whether
do
this
some
is a
short approaches, but not,
Okay.
not so many long sidearm shots.
I don't know if it's a product of the course or if that's part of her game she's
neither.
improving on.
It looks good though. You just float one up there, make it look so simple.
My butt was puckered that whole time.
Okay,
I was
fair
trying
enough.
to miss that luxury. And Rebecca with a little sidearm up shot.
Mandy's just playing it safe again.
Yeah. After that start, she's
Yeah.
just trying to minimize the damage.
Sometimes
Paige with her birdie. Get in there. Oh, so close. It rolls a little bit. I mean, nobody got the 2 on this today.
it's a hard 2 from our field.
That was the best attempt I think we saw.
Oh, Rebecca just needed a bit more power on that one. You lofted it up there with ease. Well done.
Thank you. A little straddle. And Paige tapping out the 3.
It's funny we start to call 15, 20 footers from her tap out.
Right.
And Paige tapping out a 20 footer.
Tapping out a 35 footer. Maybe someday.
Yeah.
I can only hope.
We all have dreams.
So a lot of score separation here. You kind of had to play it almost perfect to get the par. Any mistakes, you're bogey or double bogey.
Still tied.
Little short hole is the shortest hole on the course. 192, par 3, slightly uphill with a trash can basket.
I love this hole.
It's a fun one.
I feel like you just pump it right up the middle and get close to the green. I think it's a fairly simple hole as well. I do enjoy seeing all the different routes people are taking, the sidearms.
Speaking of which, Mandy takes the hyzer. I didn't even know there was one.
Me either.
I mean, she missed it a little bit, but I like that play. That's pretty fun. Oh, this is her. Gosh, what disc is this? She's throwing this really well.
Oh,
This
wow.
red one.
That was great.
Mm-hmm. Upshot. All 3 out of 4 of us hit trees on this one, so it's a tight line, even though it's a short hole.
It is. Mandy with another sidearm
She kind of yanked
approach.
that a little bit left.
Mhm.
She'll still have a putt. Paige, again, putting even from that.
Yeah,
I don't know.
uphill,
Yeah, maybe
run
she-
up.
Maybe she was laying that up. I'm not sure. Probably.
She's got the power to get there.
Yeah.
Wow.
Nice, Mandy.
That wasn't,
That's a dangerous putt.
it is. And I actually thought she'd lay it up because she's been laying up everything else. But she felt the need to capitalize on that
She pulled
one.
up her big girl pants and
She
said,
did.
I'm making this.
I'm done with these layups. Going for
right.
it.
For the par save.
Just a 15-foot tap in from Paige. Chair putting. You're getting brave here.
Oh, yeah, right. So Rebecca with a nice birdie there.
Well done.
Taking the box.
And still tied, you guys. Wow. Did you know you were tied today? Were you paying attention to the
No.
scores?
No, I wasn't.
I know sometimes that's not your thing.
So this hole it plays to the right and then back to the left, kind of a snake hole. And the backhand plays definitely just to get it straight and land in the right spot.
Just land at the corner and you'll
Sidearm.
be pleased.
Sometimes you're trying to get around it.
Yeah.
And again, I hit these trees kind of blocking the fade. Paige throwing that Marshall.
And you can go too far, which leaves you a tricky hyzer upshot from there. So
And almost blocks the pin.
it does.
Mandy lacing a mid perfectly. She's in a great position.
And cutting that corner is a nice play as well.
If you can get around. That's what I've been trying to do this whole time, and I have
Okay.
yet to do it right. I have
Okay.
to throw a recovery shot here. To the
You're in a
middle.
good spot.
Yeah, it's
Paige couldn't really do a run-up standing next to that tree, so she powers a standstill. Oh, and hits that guardian in the middle.
Becca also challenging those 2 trees.
Oh, perfect.
Gets it through.
And a little tiny skip at the end.
Yeah, she'll
The
be outside
basket's,
circle too.
yeah, it's pretty far in there, so you need kind of a flare skip to get closer to it.
Mandy crushing it through those trees.
Wow.
Mandy came up to me as she was going to throw this approach. She goes, "So where's this basket again?" I described it. And she threw it exactly where I told her to throw it.
Oh, you're like, why did I do that?
Caddy for you. Here, I probably should throw the backhand, but I don't like that right tree, so I'm going to throw the roller.
Fair enough.
And it cuts over pretty good.
That was a long roller. Well done. Just made that look too easy.
Paige throwing her 3rd shot. The nice hyzer. Skips right towards the basket. Rebecca throwing a little up shot. She actually throws it a little long here. So she ends up being kind of blocked down this hill to this tough lie.
Oh, what a great comeback putt.
28-footer or so.
And it's easy to throw long on this green. I did it myself and have watched it be done.
Mandy with the 3.
Wow, Mandy.
She threw it perfect. She played this hole perfectly.
Power play. That is impressive.
And if you end up left, like if you miss this putt, it's going to roll into those trees on the left and leave you no putt.
Yes, it is so thick there that there really is nothing but a pitch out to the ground.
Paige with a nice 4.
Nice putt.
Thank you. Saving the 4. All right. So Mandy with a great 3 there. She's starting to catch her groove, I think.
I think so too. That birdie probably gave her a little boost.
And Paige and I are still tied.
And we're back after the 3. Mandy takes the box. Normally this hole, the Y tree plays as a double mando, but that is not in play for Idlewild this year.
Mandy throws a little wide, kicks left into the out of bounds. It's really tough to land inbounds here off the tee.
It really is.
There's so much danger.
If you can just get to the field, I think you're happy with that. But that's the challenge. Wow, look at Rebecca. And you know, if you go too far left, the creek snakes over there.
Yeah,
so
and that exactly is what happened.
Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah. Even if, yesterday, one of the girls threw a really good shot. We all thought it was perfect and ended up OB. Here, I turned it over a little bit, and I got lucky through the trees. And it ends up in the middle, and then it kind of trickle rolls here. Anyway,
Did you land in bounds? Nice.
Inbounds. Paige also pulls a little right, gets a tree mac that actually puts her in the OB as well.
Oh, that's too bad.
So everybody was OB but me, and I just got lucky.
Wow, that creek is tricky. Sometimes you can't even plan for it. It's just so snaky. You think you've got a good landing zone, and you don't. Mandy sneaks it through the trees.
She's a little right, so she's going to have another approach shot.
Well, that's an interesting view from over there. I haven't seen that one yet.
It's a little tricky, yeah, definitely safe. Paige taking the same route. They went out of bounds right next to each other. Turnover. And they're both going to be safe, taking long putts.
Jump putt it to the green and move along.
Throwing a little approach here, trying to land in front of the green. I throw it a little long. Skip off.
Look at that bridge hop. Are you in?
No.
Oh.
If it was a backhand off that bridge, it might have stayed in.
I like your
Mandy's
bridge
going
hop,
for the green here and is just like a foot left and ends up OB.
It is nice that they painted the backstop green so large, but it is so small on the front side.
Yeah, and all those trees that can, cause the ricochet.
Oh, Paige goes for the long putt. Hits the front of the cage.
Mandy with a long putt.
She was going for that.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think she's laying up anymore after she made that elevated putt. Oh, nice one.
Oh, yeah. I'm so happy to make that. Circle's edge putts are...
Those bridges are slippery. Did you have anybody do a little dance on them on your card?
We danced a little, but nobody slipped.
Wow.
We're always dancing,
Yeah.
I'm thinking they could put some chicken wire on those.
Something, yeah.
This is a really tough par 3. 472 around the corner.
It is.
With that moated green, tons of trees in the way on the approach. So, man, to get the par here is pretty amazing.
I think we're
None of us
fortunate they
did.
took out the double mando.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that hole got the best of them, but that's okay.
Hole 14, par 4, 556. There's a super tight gap off the tee, which I miss again.
This is a very tricky hole as well. You just want to make this initial gap and land anywhere to get to the next landing zone.
Rebecca with a rare sidearm,
Wow.
peers the gap.
That was a good one. I
Great
didn't even know
shot.
she had that shot.
Exactly. Paige also throwing a sidearm. She pulls it a little left, but, you know, gets up there a little ways. She'll have a straight look at the basket at least. And with the sidearm as well, Mandy
Oh, wow. Look
it.
at that.
And it hooks up and it skips. Beautiful.
That was impressive. So that was 4 sidearms on this hole.
You think it's a sidearm hole?
I didn't know. I
Are
didn't
you
know
throwing a
until
sidearm
today.
there?
No, I'm throwing a putting approach.
Well, maybe tomorrow. Paige throws a nice shot. Hits a tree. Actually ends up OB in the creek by the bridge.
Oh, that's
She was
too
going for the
bad.
green there. Rebecca throwing a little shot down to that grass.
That's
so
a smart play.
there's that moat kind of that separates the kind of approach zone from the green. It's kind of easy to land in that water though.
It really is.
Mandy throwing just her second shot. Nice little sidearm, perfect position.
That was just a smart play of lay it up here and go to the next area. Got a little leg steer out of
Yeah, that
one.
was not the line I was looking for.
You still got a putt from there.
Yeah. Mandy, gosh, she's got a lot of power on her putt too. She just spin putted that.
Right?
Rebecca also a little layup.
And that little ditch behind the basket can catch the upshots and long putts as well.
True.
Oh, look at that. Woo!
She had a nice look for her recovery bogey or par. Yeah. I thought that one was in.
Oh, I did too. Paige cleans up.
These couple holes in a row, 13, 14, 15, super tight.
I feel like they just get more challenging as the course progresses.
But then you've also got that gauntlet of what, 7, 8, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Exactly.
I think the whole course is a gauntlet.
You're right. You're right. Except for hole 1.
The first 5 or 6 are a little mild. So no birdies there. In fact, nobody in the whole tournament got a birdie there for the women.
And you and Paige are still tied after 14 holes.
This is
Look at
more
Rebecca. Wow.
Great shot. A little more uphill than it looks in the video.
I feel like as long as you land between those 2 trees up there, I'm pretty happy with that.
Yes. Mandy unfortunately hits a tree and kicks backwards into that ditch. Paige, the beautiful shot, laces that gap.
That's exactly where you want to be.
Turn that over a little bit. But it ends up sort of in the short grass.
Okay.
Mandy throwing a recovery here.
Well, this is a unique spot to be in.
She looked like if she went for a shot, she was going to hit her hand on that bridge.
Yeah.
So she decided to just lay it up and take her medicine and move on, which she did. Higher down a little bit there, but she's up the fairway.
Just playing smart.
Rebecca with a sidearm. I love seeing her throw those.
Me too. She's really good at them, and I had no idea. Hidden talents.
Just trying to throw back to the middle. And Paige actually looks like she has a shot to the green.
Yeah, I feel like she was lining up to go for that.
And she throws it great, actually.
Wow,
She
that's
leaves
perfect.
herself with a putt. She challenges those right side trees, but sneaks through. Throwing a little Firebird here, trying to get up to the green. And I do give myself a putt.
Rebecca's got the tricky turnover shot.
She
Looks
throws
like-
a great
Oh,
shot
that
here.
was beautiful.
And Mandy with a sidearm approach. Tough gap.
Yeah, it is. Just a long jumper layup.
Beautiful.
Well done.
Nice recovery. So Paige for her 3. I didn't know if anybody could get a 3 on this.
Oh, I wanted her to have that so bad.
So close.
Oh,
nice
Rebecca.
putt.
Nice putt from her.
Super confident right there.
Clean up from Mandy.
Yeah, nobody got the 3 on this. Another tough hole.
I'm not surprised. It is a hard one. Good putt from you for par.
I'm happy to save that after my tee shot.
Mm-hmm.
So now that we're kind of through the woods, but we're not. No, we gotta go.
Yeah,
No, there's still
I think
still
there's
2
a
more.
couple more.
No, there's still a couple more. So some pars. Mandy struggling a little bit there. And now we're gonna go out to the big hole.
Here we are back to hole 16, the almost 1,000-footer. It is OB along both sides, almost all the way down there. It is such a tricky hole.
Rebecca throws the hyzer.
Did she land out of bounds?
She bounced off the out of bounds grass and is inbounds.
Oh, that's so lucky. Look at
Paige
Paige.
flexes this huge shot. I think this is her ballista.
Killing it.
I thought it was inbounds, but they gave her the out of bounds call.
Oh, that's too bad. She got a lot
She
of
actually
distance,
said she didn't
though.
even care.
I mean, she bit off so much distance.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I'm doing the opposite. I'm actually throwing a very overstable disc, just trying to land in the middle. And I'm safe.
I like it.
Mission accomplished. And Mandy with her power. She throws the hyzer far, but it ends up in the OB also.
It's so windy there, and you can't really tell from the tee. So as soon as you launch it up too high, wind gets underneath, and
I'm also trying to throw another stable, safe shot here, which I play a little left, but I'm safe.
I liked how low you kept it, though, to avoid that gusty wind that we just saw.
So it wasn't as gusty today as it was yesterday.
Okay.
But we definitely still had a headwind because you can see this turns over Rebecca's shot and she ends up out of bounds.
Oh,
And
that's
it's kind
too
of
bad.
early out of bounds too.
It was.
Now Paige from her 3rd shot, because she was out of bounds, boom, pumps it
Wow.
all the way, flex right, ends up inbounds.
Nice.
And all the way, it basically passed the out of bounds area.
There's a decent landing zone down there before the creek, if you can make it past the OB tall grass.
And Rebecca right to the middle.
She makes sure she hyzers it this time, you know?
Yeah. And I'm throwing an outlaw, flexing it down the hill. It's
Are
very.
you trying to get
I am trying to
to
get
the
to the
green?
green. Well, I'm
Yeah.
trying to get to just before the green.
Okay.
That moat is really dangerous. I don't like the green, so I try to lay it before and
Yeah.
give myself a putt.
Makes sense.
And Rebecca again turns it over just a little bit and ends up out of bounds
In the creek.
hmm
Yeah.
right up the green.
That can happen. It just gets
Mandy
away
with her
from you.
approach, going for the green.
Oh, she hits those concrete
like
cores
a
and bounce out
millimeter
of
low.
bounds. Ah, so close.
Paige with a sidearm.
Oh, wow. That's
For
exciting.
her birdie. Hits the cage. Rebecca.
Oh, good try. She wanted it. You could see.
This is my birdie putt.
Nice,
I am
Sarah.
so stoked to make that. I don't think I've ever birdied this hole.
Really well done.
Now Mandy. Another splash out.
Oh, that looked like it was in there. Must have hit that bottom ring.
She got ringed.
Trampoline.
Yeah, this is a lot of fun, this hole. Paige goes for big D. You can bite off just small portions, and like you saw with me, I could still get the birdie even though I was throwing conservative shots. So
Exactly.
and look at the score separation here: 4, 5, 7, 8. Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, that hole is there to stay. Unlike this hole, I don't know. This one's a little sketchy.
I really love this hole because it has so much luck involved. You think that you've got a good landing, and then nope, you've skittled into the creek.
Skittled. Taste the rainbow.
Exactly.
Paige actually shaked this a little right. I think she was actually going for that middle gap.
Yeah.
But she ends up safe.
I mean, either gap is is adequate, you know. It's just,
Because they're both little.
yeah, pretty much. Which little port do you want to take?
Mandy also does a nice shot, ends up safe. And Rebecca off to the right. Paige throwing a sidearm.
So even though they landed in a good spot, they still have to do a, wow, look at that.
Skips off one side of the moat onto the other side of the moat.
So good. It's like a tricky upshot.
Oh, yeah.
Did she hit the green too?
She went too far and ends up early of the green.
It's such a small green. I mean, I often think it's better just to land right in front of it instead of trying to go for it.
And I'm landing to the right here.
Okay.
Also not going for the green. And
Mandy with another sidearm approach.
Skips off the bridge inbound.
Oh my gosh,
Park
that was
City
so
kid.
neat. Look at that.
And there's a branch there, turns out.
Twiggled. Oh no. Oh.
I thought I missed it, but no. And now the rain started to come in here as well. So Rebecca, another chain left.
Oh, those concrete cores are saving everybody.
I'm glad they put those there.
Me too.
It kind of makes the green a little bit like more fair.
It does. It does.
Yeah,
it
is
really
actually,
starts coming down right here.
Yeah, cats and dogs right
We
now.
were, yeah. I thought I wasn't going to open my umbrella and be all tough. And, yeah, I opened it.
It felt good at first, and then when it started,
It was a light drizzle at first.
not only, so I chair putted earlier.
I'm about to ask you, are you seriously
I'm serious
umbrella putting right now?
Yeah, I am. It's short. I actually was thinking, if you miss this,
If you I'm gonna,
if you miss this, then it's definitely no more umbrella putting ever.
that was really brave. I would not have done that. You've got a level of courage I have not yet gotten to.
And Mandy with her little flip putt.
That was a fun hole.
So two
threes. That's impressive.
Totally. Actually, I thought it was a par 3.
Oh.
So now we're getting just dumped on here. Paige gets a nice kick with her
right to the middle
with her Marshall.
I mean, the key here is just get any amount of distance and keep it in the middle. Any shot slightly left or right, and then you just have another really tricky out of the tunnel approach.
Yeah, this one definitely don't try to take distance off. The middle is way more important. And a tough kick to the left.
A lot of times that's all you can do is just pitch out to get back to the middle so you can have a decent shot out of this tunnel.
Yes, a great play.
They look pretty good.
I think
It's hard to see. It's so bright out there. So dark in the tunnel.
Mandy throwing a big shot here. Ends up a little right, but she'll be happy with that. Throwing a little pitch out. Ends up a little right. This hole seems to have my number. Paige with another putter shot.
I think she's just trying to keep it in the middle and not do anything too fancy.
She's doing it too. I'm throwing another recovery.
That was a good spot to be in.
I was happy to be in the middle there. Now Paige throws a driver here.
Now she's going to pump it to the green.
Oh yeah, and she filters through this pine. I don't know how, but
because if you throw it hard enough, it doesn't even matter.
Rebecca with a hyzer out of the gap. She'll have a putt. I'm trying to get a putt too.
Shaping it up there.
On the green.
Looks good.
Mandy throws a really, really nice shot. It's coming in right at the basket, and then it hits some random branch and then rolls backwards and basically blocks any look she has.
Yeah.
Almost
Oh, that was a good run.
Almost. So Mandy has to lay this up.
That's about all you can do from there.
I have a little downhiller. Yeah, laid that one up too.
Oh boy. You're just playing it safe on the last hole.
Just lay up the double bogey.
Oh.
So Paige tapping out.
Is this for a 4 or
This
a
is
5?
for the par.
Wow. And she played really conservative
She played
too until
really
she
well.
got to the edge and then pumped the driver all the way there. I like that.
Yeah, this hole plays so tough.
I think it's a good finishing hole. You can really get some score separations on
Absolutely. Paige was actually the only par
it. Okay.
on the entire hole for the day.
Drop in.
Dropping double bogey. What up? So there we go. The action.
Yeah.
So Paige and I are still pretty close.
Yeah.
It's going to be kind of a 2-horse race here for the win. But anyway, that was awesome. Thanks for joining me,
Yeah.
Holly. Thank you to all the viewers out there for joining us. Thank you to the Natty
And Innova Disc Golf.
and Joe and his wife for letting us do the production here in their home. And let's see, we got the men coming up.
Yes, we do. So
Ooh.
tune in.
See you next time.